So in my first video I took you down a walk down the road this way. I'll show you another part of the village and where I live. I guess it's really not a village, it's a outlying town of Merida, a section of it, but it's right by a long wall here, as you see. And this is the waterworks here for the local area. So that's one of the reasons I chose this area for the house, because as you see, it's going to be very quiet, and it has been. There's the trees and the forest on the one side, the wall on the other, and my little house here. So I'll take you with me. This is a path that goes through. I'm going to come around and show you where it comes out actually during this walk, which will be a few minutes. So bear with me. I know it's not a smooth film, but I'm walking and I want you to see what it's like living here and talk a little bit about what my adjustment has been like. I absolutely love it. The people have been so kind, and I'm going to shoot up to the clouds now. The skies are always beautiful like this. I mean, every single morning. I'll do a morning video later. Early morning is gorgeous, and as the sun sets too, it's the same. Just very dramatic. And so different from what I was accustomed to really in Eastern Canada. So, this is my neighbor who has his own business here outside. And here is my other neighbor coming with his dog. Antonio. ¿Qué tal? And nos vemos. So Antonio can't hear or speak, so that's why he didn't say anything. These are all new houses that are being built here. And I've mentioned before, all of these are going for the same price of about 50,000 Canadian. Right now the exchange is, I think it changes daily, I know. I think I said this the other time too. I don't think it's changed since then. Could be wrong, I haven't checked it. But from what I know, it's $13, rather 13 pesos, 25 to 1 Canadian dollar. So it's probably more for the States. Although these days with everything that's happening, both currencies are fluctuating, aren't they? So if you recall the other time that we came, I came up this road here, and I would live just around the corner down there. So today I just went the other way around the block, and we'll be going up here again. Still all new, so this is the perfect opportunity to, I'm not getting paid to say this, to get in, if one would so choose. Look at that sky, isn't it just gorgeous? So I'm going to take you down with me and show you where the other road comes out. It's quiet right now. It's a Tuesday night, Tuesday afternoon, and if you're used to late sunsets, as you are maybe in some parts of the States, and I was in Canada, during the summer it's what, 10 o'clock before it's really dark. During the summer. In winter it's the other story. 3 in the afternoon it's starting. But here it's about 6 in the evening, and it doesn't really change that much. But it's nice and cool right now. There's a breeze blowing. This is the little place where they store and use concrete. People buy it. See the little dish there? That's for dogs out on the street for water. So if one would turn to the right, that would have been the route I took the last time. But we're going to go to the left, and I'll show you the park and a couple of other things. The road there doesn't really, well, it's kind of a dead end, and then it goes into forest there. You can almost see the end, or I can from here. So this is again the concrete place. Nice little place to sit. And in the mornings, the motor taxis are here, the little covered taxis. It's quiet right now, but I'm surprised there are no children out. There usually are in the afternoons. I always say it's a good sign to see children playing in the streets. To me, it signifies it's a pretty safe place, stable place. So, they're working on a park here, a new park. Well, it's not just new, but if you see the chairs, I'll take you up with me a little bit, where you can sit and talk if you so choose. And they're going to fix these swings and a jungle gym and a seesaw. I'm not sure what this was before, but they've been working pretty hard at it. So, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien.
Qué bien.
Hey, paseando.
¿Y cómo sigue los lugares aquí? Las cosas,
¿Qué
el
tiene?
parque. ¿Cómo sigue todo?
Bien.
¿Sí? Con el parque. Ah, estoy haciendo un video de este.
Ah, claro, video.
Sí.
Qué bueno, qué bueno.
Con permiso.
Sí, paseó.
Gracias. So this is like one of the little moto taxis I was talking about in the papeleria. They make copies too in a little town. So here's the park. So I think it was like a place where people played soccer. You're going to again football and places for people to sit. And lots of dogs. But once they know you, they don't really, famous last words, they don't really bother you, right? I mean, buenas tardes is always the exception, I suppose, but I found the first couple of days I was here, every dog came out and barked at me. Now they don't really. So they're just trying to get used to you. I'm not sure what this is going to be. And as we continue on our way, we're almost at the end of the little town here, the other end. The sun is bright, but it's not really hot right now. You see the wall here, and a lot of upgrowth. The 6 there is the beer store, but it's closed. I think permanently. There was an interesting story about someone who moved in here from Florida. I don't know how on earth they found this place. I couldn't have by myself. And he opened the only, as you see, most of the houses are 1 story. He opened a 3-story, I guess, bar. And he wasn't very nice to people. He would make fun of the Mayan language, and he was like a MAGA. Wasn't like when he was one. So people stopped going, and eventually they ran him out of town. Short story. His building is empty now. It's 3 stories just standing there. No one goes in. No one misses him. So this is the road that would go back to the place I told you about near my house. So it's not far, but I was warned to be careful of snakes. Here it's still, the rainy season's ending, but the snakes kind of taper down a bit. But it's still a forest, so there's still lots of snakes here, and big spiders. Tarantula came in under the door the other day, to my big surprise. And I opened the door, rather. It didn't come under it. I opened the door and it was right there and came running in. And fortunately I had my shoe, I just swatted it. So it's a little rotunda, and this is it. This is the little village, and people are very nice and kind. And in the morning, I'll show you the sunrise here. I'm going to go up again to the clouds, just so you see how absolutely tremendous it is. I could paint, that's what I'd paint. But I can't. I once signed up for an art class and we had to submit something, and I remember the teacher saying, well, I admire your ambition, if nothing else. So after that it kind of put me off, and anyway, that's okay. I fooled around with colored pencils and watercolor and so on. I didn't let that stop. I did for about 6 months, but I don't know. It's neither here nor there. I'm coming back and I'll stop at the corner. Just wanted you to see, get a little idea. The houses, the people, not many out right now. I'm not sure why, this is really unusual. Part of my intention in this was to come out and have you just see everyone out on the streets and how cheerful and friendly people are, but a sign for the Papaluria, and we're back at the corner, so I will let you go. And feel free to send any suggestions or ask any questions in the comments section or through emails. I'd be more than glad to answer them. I think these chairs are just great, perfect place to sit and talk. They're going to put more of them in over there too. So this is it, and I'll see you later. Hope you've enjoyed your little introduction to where I live, the Mayan village of Santa Cruz outside of Merida.